It's Way Up with Angela
Way
Yee.
up.
I'm here with my guy, Mano.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh. And let's get into some of this messy drama between Jennifer Williams and Evelyn Lozada on Basketball Wives. When I tell you this, like when the diss tracks was flying back and forth between Drake and Kendrick, it's happening so fast.
It's like that?
I feel like one person disses, then another person comes back, other people are jumping in it. Now, this all started with Evelyn being critical of Jennifer getting married to Christian, bringing that to the show, basically calling her stupid. Then Jennifer responded to Evelyn and had some things to say about Evelyn's daughter, Shanice, and Shanice having a child with the game. The two of them have been taking shots back and forth. And then Evelyn posted that Christian owes some money in child support and told Jennifer, make sure he cleans that up. Well, here comes Christian's child's mother speaking, and here's what she had to say.
You take no responsibility for what you've done to cause chaos in people's lives. That's why you owe people money. You owe your own children money. You owe your own children so much back pay because you don't take responsibility for what you're supposed to do as a father, as a businessman. That's why we're speaking up.
Now, I saw that Christian posted that he actually did pay child support. He posted a receipt of that. But then people were in the comments like, this is from 2024. And then he explained why he was having issues and how things started becoming chaotic once he married Jennifer. And here's what he had to say.
I wasn't going to bring this up, but I was actually physically abused. And I could have pressed charges. But no, I didn't do that because at the end of the day, I would not do that to the mother of my kids. Even before Jennifer and I got married, we were trying to work it out. We were going to establish a written agreement for the betterment of the children. This is not about us anymore.
All right. Now, he did say a lot of men have been in that situation where they have been abused. And and see, much like you did, people don't believe it. Now, in addition to that, now other people have jumped into it because Jennifer, addressed the children's mother and was like basically using that as her evidence. Well, Christian's aunt has also jumped into the mix. And she did a post where she basically was dragging the whole thing. And in the past, even Christian has said, I don't want no issues with this woman because his aunt was going in. Here's what she said.
Your baby daddy, go pay his artist. Like your daughter is living in the house with you. Y'all don't get no financial support because all his checks going to BMI. Why don't you talk about these kind of things? Like, I don't know. You're so invested in what Jen and Christian got going on, but you don't want to talk about the things that's going on in your household.
So she's talking about Evelyn has a kid with Carl Crawford. Carl Crawford is a former MLB player, but also the person that ran the label that Megan Thee Stallion was signed to. So her point is, you want to talk about money that's owed. Well, what about your baby daddy owes money to Megan Thee Stallion? She brought that up specifically. Right. I just think here's the problem. When you fall out with somebody you were best friends with, everybody knows each other's dirt.
Each other's business.
She also made some accusations on this post about the game. And I want to say she's saying things because people were like, okay, Jennifer told her to say this. Jennifer also would probably never say all of those things because now you're opening up like a Pandora's box for everybody to start.
What she said about game?
She was just basically saying that the game, you got to see, I don't even want to say it because it's a crazy, wild allegation to put out there. But, the game has a baby with Evelyn's daughter, Shanice.
Right.
So you got to watch the full thing if you want to really see. But anyway, that is your Yee. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines, but sometimes they are in the headlines. And yes, we got to talk about what's going on. It's going to affect a lot of people. But I also want to discuss Klarna. If you've ever seen, if you want to pay in installments, right, when you're buying something. Right. Well, Klarna is having some issues because people ain't paying them back. We'll talk about it. It's Way Up.